Alright, hello everybody, Zaxtor99 with another First Play on launch day. This is BlamBox. It's a unique scoring, chasing arcade kind of game that's simple to learn but difficult to master. Push your aiming skills to the limit as you shoot the boxes towards the gates. So don't really know a whole lot about this game, so if we go ahead and play it, wow, it looks pretty fun. And normally a game like this with kind of 3D, Unity graphics, or I assume this is made in Unity, I'm not sure. Normally I would expect a game like this to come in around $5, $7, something like that. It looks pretty fun. Looks like the graphics are pretty good, a lot of effects and stuff like that. This is this developer, Heavenward Games, first title on Steam. So kind of their, first entry here. And I'd like to go ahead and happily announce that this game comes in right now at only $1.33. That's 33% off its normal price. The regular price is only $1.99. So $2 for BlamBox. And we're going to be here and come back right after this and find out if this game is worth your $2 and if it's any good. We'll be back right after this. Alright, welcome back everybody to BlamBox. This is Heavenward Productions' first entry onto Steam, so congratulations to them. I know how nervous I was when I launched my first game last summer, July of 2017 with Rock and Roll. I was really nervous about that game when I launched it. So congratulations to the developer or developers who put this out and who built this and who gave it to us for less than $2. Let's just hope it's good and hopefully I can give it a good score here. Now I did play this game once before I actually recorded this video to kind of get a feel for it, and it seems like a pretty fun game, but it does seem like the difficulty there initially is going to be pretty steep. So much like my own first game, Rock and Roll, I think it's one of those games where once you spend a little bit of time with it, you're probably going to have a lot more fun and be a lot better at it, and it's going to pay off. But when we come in here, guys, we have play, we have quit, and then the only other option is options. And we have here English, we have different languages here. It looks like we have about 7 or 8 different languages to choose from. The music defaults to 7 each, but I turn the music down just a little bit here. And then you have display options. You can get and go into your resolutions. You have a whole bunch of different either widescreen or standard resolutions to choose from. I do like that when games, give you a standard resolution, even though I can't imagine anybody that has those old square monitors anymore. Some people might like that. Some people might only have, a yard sale square monitor or just an ancient monitor sitting around. So at least it gives those kind of people an option and it makes their game look great as well on their old school monitors. We're going to go ahead and go 1600 by 900 to keep it in a window in case I overclick. I have 2 monitors, so if I move my cursor off the screen, it won't cause my game to minimize down to the taskbar. You won't have to worry about that if you don't have 2 monitors. You can go ahead and put it up to 1920 by 1080 or whatever you want if you only have a single monitor. But we're just going to go ahead and make sure everything's the way we want. I'm going to go ahead and hit back, and we're going to hit back again, and we're going to jump right in. Now, I did play a couple of games, like I said, just to kind of get a feel for the game, and it's pretty damn fun, like I said. I have enough coins here, 1230, to buy the next character. By default, you won't have enough to buy Sync. We're going to go ahead and start with our main character that you would start with as well. But then it looks like, 2,000 you can get Frag, 5,000 you can get Boot here, 10,000 you can get Ping, and for Bytes available for 25,000, and Fuzz is available for 50,000. So you do have some upgraded characters or bots that you can buy. So kind of give you something to grind for. I do like that. And let's go ahead and jump in and play with our initial character, Blip, here. Now, there are no WASD keys or anything like that. All you're doing is using the mouse, so I really like that, the ability to just use the mouse and play the game. And all you're doing here, guys, is lining these boxes up with the left mouse button and right-click to kind of shoot your burst or kind of blow them into the right color. So obviously red goes to red, and blue goes to blue, etc. And again, just get close to it to kind of pop it up in the air, and then right mouse And I'm already doing a lot better than I did like my first couple of games. So again, one of those games where just a little bit of patience is gonna, pay off if you do buy this game. Don't quit in like 30 seconds. Give it a little bit of time. This is some kind of a power up. I don't know. Looks like maybe a shield to keep boxes from getting lost down there. Yep, it keeps them bouncing. Okay. So there was another power up that I didn't know what was that I got in one of my earlier games. And I don't know if it doubled my coins or what, but I was too busy trying to get all my boxes where they need to go. Oh, I lost one there. So when you lose a box, you kind of lose a life down here. Oh, I just lost another one. So this is where it gets kind of fun. You have like 3 at once on the screen. You're all trying to freak out and get them lined up and get them where they need to go. And that's where it kind of gets fun. Now, in one of my games, I did pull off what something that looked impossible. I had like 2 of these things, like 2 red ones or something like that. And if you don't line them up good, guys, this is what I'm talking about. Right here is where it really gets fun or frustrating, whatever you want to call it. I have 1 life left, guys. I only have 1 little box down here to go. I think my high score is like 2490, so I've almost set my high score. Bam. I did set a high score. Yes, 2688 is my high score, but you can always click rankings here. It'll pull up the Steam page and kind of show you where you place. I think there's only been like 10 people play this game because it just launched a few hours ago. But I think I'm like number 7 or number 8 or something like that. So I'm not real high. I think the highest score right now is like 9,000. So I got a ways to go before I, get up close to being number 1. Like I say, I think I'm number 8 or 9 on the list right now. We're going to go ahead and play again one more time. Guys, I really like this game. I think this game is a really creative, original game. I think it's fun to play. I love the fact that the developer made it, right and left mouse button and made it so you can just play with the mouse. You don't have to worry about WASD or those kind of controls. And it runs really smoothly here, guys. I'm not getting any kind of lag or anything like that. If you actually look at the frame rate indicator up at the top left of my screen, you can see I'm getting over 500 frames per second, which is outstanding for a game like this. Means your game's going to run smooth even if you have maybe an older computer. And again, I really like the fact that, oh, this thing slows. That's the one I was wondering about. It slows everything down. Notice how everything's running really slow. So it gives you more time to line everything up and get these guys where, see how much faster they are now? So you got a few different power-ups, which kind of changes up the dynamics as well. I really need another power-up right now. This is where it kind of gets fun when you have multiple boxes flying in the air and you're trying to get them all lined up. Up, missed that one too. Bam, there we go. So when you miss like I said, when you miss one, it kind of comes out down here. I think I mentioned that already, but I don't know if anybody saw it. So I've already missed 3 boxes here. And that first game you saw, oh, I hit a red one into the blue. What did that do? I didn't think it would accept that. Okay, let's try shooting a yellow one into the red here and see what happens. It goes in there, but you probably don't get any points for it. Wow, I didn't know you could do that though. I guess if you get desperate, just need to get one out of the way and not let it, come down here and count against you. You can just shoot it wherever. Bam. Up. So this is a really fun game, guys. BlamBox. I really like it. I can't really think of any way that I would improve it. I think it's a really clever, really unique kind of game, and it's available for less than $2. And like I said, 33% off right now. Its first week after it launched. I highly recommend this game, guys. Let's go ahead and play it one more time and give it a first impressions review. Guys, value at only $1.99 for this game. I think most people are going to be able to easily get a couple hours out of this game over the next 6 months, which is kind of how I base, a game. How much time do I think the average player is going to play the game? I don't know that most people are going to play this game for 2 hours, but I still think this game deserves a pretty high value score. Just because I'll play it for 2 hours doesn't mean the average person will. I honestly think the average person is probably going to play this game 10 minutes and never play it again. But that doesn't mean that it's not a good value for what it is, just because most people are going to jump back on some 3D shooter or something like that. Doesn't mean this game isn't a good value or a good deal for what they're offering here. So $1.99, guys. I'm going to give it a pretty high score. I'm going to go ahead and pop a, let's go ahead and give this one a 36, guys. I think the more time you spend with this, the more fun you're going to have. So again, patience is really going to pay off with this game. So 36 out of 40 is my value score. Controls and bugs. How good are the controls and how good are I mean, how many bugs are there? That's worth 20 points. I actually skipped fun. Guys, this game is pretty fun. Fun is worth 30 points. Let's go ahead and get that one. I think this game is a lot of fun, to be honest with you. I'm going to give this game a high score there. I'm going to give it a 25 out of 30. And no! No, I got too many boxes. Thankfully, I have the shield down here, but that's not going to help me right now. Oh, man. Bam. Is what I'm talking about, where the game is fun. But I don't think people are going to have I don't think you're going to be able to play this for a long burst of time at a time. You're not going to sit here and play this game for 3 hours, or I don't think most people will anyway. No! Game over. So, it's going to take some time to master. As you see, I set my high score here, guys. Fine, I'm going to give it a 25 out of 30, like I said. I said the value was a 36 out of 40. And then controls and bugs comes in, guys. It's super easy. You control it with a mouse. It controls, flawlessly. The reaction is very good. The response time is what I'm talking about. And you're getting over 500 frames per second, even on a computer that I built, 2 or 3 years ago. So I really like that. I can't give this game anything but a 20 out of 20 for controls and bugs. And then the graphics and sound. How good are the graphics and sound for this game? I really like the music. I really like the sound effects, and the graphics are, really well done for this type of a game. For the type of game that it is, guys, I'm going to give this game an 8 out of 10. So if you add that all up, guys, 36 for value, 25 for fun, and then 20 out of 20 for controls and bugs, and then an 8 out of 10, you wind up with an impressive 89% score for BlamBox. Now, as much as I want to give this game a high enough score to make it an indie gold game, the score isn't quite high enough to put it as one of my, rare indie gold gems that I find while reviewing these kind of games I've never heard of before, like this one. I think it's a lot of fun, and I think that if I felt it had a little bit more replayability for the average user, it'd probably be a little bit higher than where it's at. I think this, the pricing is, I think they're giving you a lot for your money here. I think the game is definitely a great purchase, especially if you like these kind of games. It probably will be an indie gold gem for you. So make sure you keep that, in mind. But I think most anybody can have some fun with this. Just remember that if you do buy it, have a little bit of patience. Go ahead and spend a little bit of time with it. Don't get too frustrated too early and give up, because when you get a little bit of practice at the game, that's when the level of fun is going to go up, and the addictive level and the ability to wanting to play it over and over again is going to rise for you. So an 89% is a very respectable score. It's basically a 9 out of 10, guys. And to the developers of this game, 2 thumbs up. Very, very impressive first title on Steam. And I definitely look forward to seeing what you guys come up with next on Steam. This has been Zaxtorian tonight. Now, if this video has helped you make a purchase or a decision about purchasing this game, be sure you comment down below and let me know. I'd love to know. And if this video has helped you make a decision about the game, either way, make sure you hit that thumbs up button for me, guys. This has been Zaxtor99, and we'll see you in the next one right here. Take care.